Hi, Super Spruce here, back with another Antimatter Dimensions New Game Minus video, episode 38. And it's been a while since last episode. I've gotten all the Eternity Point doublers, or not doublers, like multipliers, up to this. There was one that was about 2 E33 Eternity Points. So, I'm up to 4 E33 Eternity Points. This will allow me to get quite a bunch of these. I'm just gonna get these. Anything that's probably under E33, I think is worth getting. So, actually, honestly, I'm just going to get as much as I can here. So, that's all I can get. And I'm probably also going to get as many time theorems as I can. So, I can get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 time theorems. So, that's a decent amount. That'll definitely allow me to get more for, like, Eternity Challenge 5 and some of the other Eternity Challenges. But I think I actually want some more time theorems. I want to push as far as I can. And yes, I sort of have done this, but the thing is that I haven't really done it like all that much. They were just like quick sort of tests to like see how far I could get. It wasn't like I wasn't grinding infinities. That's the big thing that makes the difference. If I grind enough infinities, this will allow me to get this up, I think. I don't know, because it's at E7807 and I only have a million infinities. So maybe I have no idea how that upgrade works. And it barely increased even though I just doubled my infinities. So I'm really not sure. Maybe it's based on like total infinities across all eternities. I'm really not sure what it's based on. But whatever. I'm going to still grind some infinities. I may not grind like all that much, but like maybe a billion. Alright, so now I'm up to a good amount of infinity points, so now I'm just going to be crunching every 5 seconds. Let's see how much this is actually going to give me. This is going to give me, I'm getting almost 2 million every 5 seconds, so that should give me a decent amount of infinities, and hopefully that means I can get a few more time theorems. So yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back a few hours later, and I have 8 billion infinities, which is enough to get this up to E8053, so it looks like it is having some effect. So let's see how far I can actually get with like infinity points and all that. So right now I have E5285 infinity points. I need E5300 to get a time theorem and E920,000 antimatter to get a time theorem. So let's see, I can get 63 replicated galaxies. So it looks like I can get up to E920,000 antimatter and up to E5300 infinity points. But looking at that, it doesn't really seem like that big of a jump. It's probably not going to get me much more. It's not going to get me to any more time theorems, unfortunately. Like you can see, this is about 25 orders of magnitude. I think this next one's not going to be as much. Yeah, it's only about 14 orders of magnitude. I'm at about E930,000 antimatter. So I could try to theoretically push for these 2 time theorems, but I don't really think 2 time theorems are worth like hours and hours of grinding. So I think I'm just going to Eternity at this point and try some of the Eternity challenges. So one Eternity challenge that I actually haven't even tried yet is Eternity Challenge 6, which is 40 Replicanti galaxies. It says you cannot gain galaxies normally, but the cost of upgrading your max Replicanti galaxy is massively reduced. So I may not even have the right build. I feel like it's an okay build for this. So the goal is only E850 infinity points, which is good because I could already get E90 infinity points, and with all these galaxy upgrades, I could easily make this challenge a pretty easy challenge to beat. So I can get up to about E450, 460 infinity points. It's not gonna give me fast replicated galaxies. I'm trying to sort of quickly crunch so I can, get as many of these Replicanti upgrades as possible because I do have active path enabled. So I'm not exactly sure what I can do. Maybe this is not possible. Maybe I need to grind infinities. So what's interesting here is each time I get a replicated galaxy, this goes up by about like 6 to 7 orders of magnitude of infinity points. But because of this active path thing where the multiplier of infinity points decays over this infinity, you can see this multiplier is also decaying. So I only get maybe like 5 orders of magnitude each replicated galaxy. And it takes like 16 seconds for each replicated galaxy. So I do have to sort of, I have to plan like when I actually crunch hopefully I can get these replicated galaxies quicker, because 16 seconds is just too much for each replicated galaxy. I'm supposed to get 27 of them. And note that I have to hold R to actually get the replicated galaxies, because I'm also using active path. So I think I'm going to crunch here. That's going to make it, I think, around 12 seconds per replicated galaxy, which should definitely speed things up. Okay, I think I'm going to crunch here at E522, which is going to make the replicated galaxies about maybe 7 seconds, which is, again, it's huge. I think I'm going to crunch here at 14 replicated galaxies. Now it's going to be maybe about 5 to 6 seconds per replicated galaxy. Okay, I crunch again, so now it's going to be even quicker. Okay, I'm going all the way to max replicated galaxies here, and that gets me E632 infinity points. So that's now making each replicated galaxy about 2 seconds. And I'm really not sure if I'm going to actually be able to beat this challenge. I need E850, and I'm not very close. I can only get E665 infinity points, and this isn't looking good if I actually want to beat this challenge. So I think this challenge is actually impossible, unfortunately. Just like all the other challenges. Because I don't think infinity grinding would be all that useful, because I can't even get galaxies normally. So, I mean, I guess I can get dimension boosts, but that's about it. So, I'm going to try a different challenge. And that one is Eternity Challenge 7. So, it's a shame. Again, I again failed a challenge, but whatever. Here's Eternity Challenge 7. His first time dimension produces 8th infinity dimension, and first infinity dimension produces 7th dimension. Tick speed affects all dimensions normally. So actually I'm using the time dimension path. This is probably the wrong thing to use. I'm just going to respec and eternity. Because I think for Eternity Challenge 7 you're supposed to use normal dimension path. That is the strongest. So let's see. I can still go into it, and hopefully this is going to be easier. So let's see. So the goal is E1450, and it's looking very promising. I can already get up to E800, almost 900 infinity points. I'm not sure exactly what all these resets are for. Oh, it's probably replicated galaxies, maybe? And just random galaxies? Yeah, that's what it is. I'm trying to think what time studies I should try to get. I feel like I should try to get these, and then try to get these as well. And this one may not be powerful. However, this one right here, 161, may be crucial. So I'm gonna get these, and that leaves me enough for, like, I could get this 162. I'm not sure if that or getting 33 and just 62 are better. I can crunch for E1024 infinity points here, which is very promising. I'm not sure if I can still beat the challenge, though. I think I will go for 162, because I just need any, like, actual progression boost that I need, instead of just, like, something that gives me some quality of life, because I'm actually not so, I don't think I can beat the challenge. Look at this. I can get up to E1132. That's about 100 orders of magnitude. I need E1450 infinity points. I don't think this is possible. Yeah, I don't think this is possible. It looks like I'm gonna cap out at about 250 orders of magnitude of infinity points below where I actually need to be. I could try to use idle path, but I have no idea how well that would work. It'd probably only it wouldn't give me enough. The gap is just too large, and infinity grinding also would not help. So I'm just gonna exit the challenge, try a different one. And this one will be Eternity Challenge 1 again. So I'm going to do Eternity Challenge 1 here, and there is going to be one thing that's different than usual. I'm using idle path instead of active path, which may make this challenge possible. Who knows? This doesn't look promising at all, because I can gain about 170 or something orders of magnitude of infinity points with max replicated galaxies, and I'm like still 900 orders of magnitude away from the goal. So this is obviously impossible, unfortunately. So there's one more thing I can try, which is Eternity Challenge 5 second time, because I have a lot more time theorems than before, which will allow me to get a lot more upgrades than before. I think I should get all of these. And then because the challenge says dimension boost, galaxy cost scaling starts instantly, and dimension boost scaling is also massively increased. I think time dimension is the best. Maybe infinity dimension. I'm just gonna go time dimension and see if does what I want it to. And I can get all of these to the exact time theorem. So maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to beat this challenge. And you can see in this build, I've skimped on all the quality of life stuff, like the UEN Replicanti 3 times faster, and you keep half your Replicanti galaxies on infinity. No, I'm not having any of this quality of life stuff. I just need production. And now this looks promising. I only have 2 replicated galaxies here, and I can get all the way up to E780 infinity points. So I feel like with max replicated galaxies and just a few crunches, I'll definitely be able to beat this challenge. So at least there's one I can actually beat. And it looks like I can actually beat this challenge. So that is pretty amazing. Another Eternity challenge complete. That's very rare. It's almost always a failure. I honestly have no idea which challenge I should do now. I may try... I'm not sure if I can do this, but I'm going to try... just at least see what Eternity Challenge 8 is all about. Eternity Challenge 8 is you can only upgrade Infinity Dimensions 50 times, and Replicanti upgrades 40 times. So, I think I should just do Time Dimension Path for that one. The goal is E2100 Infinity Points. So, not sure if I can really do it, but at least I can try. So I know the strategy for this. You need to get up to a 9% replicate chance, and then, actually I'm not sure how many Replicanti galaxies. Like that I think varies time to time, but I think I want at least 20 of these. So there's 20 of these. And then for infinity dimensions, I should just get, everything should just be the first infinity dimension, I think. Actually, it doesn't look like, since actually I should just do like one of each here, and then just do like the rest on the first infinity dimension. So this hopefully should get me at least somewhere here. Now I'm not sure which time studies I should try to get. I could go for like these. Like this one isn't that powerful, but this one could actually be a lot more powerful. Could also try to go for these. But I'm nowhere near the goal. The goal is E2100 infinity points. And it doesn't look like I'm anywhere near that. I could just do something like let's see. I think this is a pretty powerful study that I don't want to miss. So maybe I'll get that, and then I'll get these two. So that only gets me up to about E1130 infinity points. And honestly, I just want to do this to speed up the Replicanti. Because apparently it'll take hours for me to get to infinite Replicanti. Because, oh yeah, it's because I have idle path. So, I mean, I could try to get replicated galaxies, but it's pretty obvious that I'm not going to be able to beat this challenge. So, yeah. I honestly have no idea which Eternity challenges I should actually be doing at this point. But I think I'll leave that for the next episode. I got one Eternity challenge complete this episode. That's a success. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed. Peace out.